Hi everyone, welcome to my Ignite Your Mind, Enrich Your Life program. And this is Li Lin. Today I would like to talk about how to set and keep your New Year resolution. I really can't believe that 2/3 of January has already passed by. I'm still here talking about setting up the New Year resolutions. So why people like to set up a New Year resolutions? I guess for most of us, last year, we all suffered one way or the other from the miserable and horrible COVID-19 pandemic. And we are finally feel a little bit relieved that we have the vaccines. So hopefully 2021 will get much better. So at the beginning of the new year, we all feel excited about the new potentials for success in the coming new year. So people start to set new goals, which is called New Year resolutions. But past experience and surveys tell us that 1/3 of the people, their resolutions won't last over a month, and about 88% of the people that won't see through their goals. So then what we can do this year differently to make sure that we can achieve our New Year resolutions. I read through many pieces of advice and suggestions and find that these 6 steps seems very comprehensive and sound viable. So I would like to share with you. These 6 steps are: take time to reflect, set the goals, create an action plan, take action, maintain consistency, and keep yourself accountable. So the first step is to take time to reflect. Don't rush to set up your New Year goals yet, but try to examine and learn from the past year. For example, asking yourself, what has my life been like over the past 12 months? What went well that I'm grateful for, and what didn't go so well or could have gone better? Any hardships, setbacks, or challenges that I faced in the past 12 months? And then also ask, in how many ways has my life changed over the past 12 months? How have my experience shaped me? How, as a result, have I changed as a person? What new skills did I develop, and how do they now serve me? Any valuable knowledge that I've gained, and how does that now serve me? And then, what valuable lessons did you learn over the past 12 months that can now serve you moving forward? For example, did you achieve your desired outcomes? Why or why not? And what is currently missing in your life that you expect to have? And then, how have you been adding value to other people's? And what insights have you gained? How can you build on the past year for the new year? Then you need to think about the priorities of the new year. How would you like to positively change your life? How would you like to grow and develop as a person? What kind of a person would you like to become? And how could you potentially make a positive difference in other people's lives? Then think about what matters most to you. What is that one goal above all the others that you would like to achieve this coming year? And why do you want to this goal in your life? And what good will come out of by achieving this goal? And then why is all this important, and why now? There are 3 critical elements to attain the New Year's resolutions. People talk about that those 3 credits to be the habits, your behaviors, and then your beliefs. So we need to identify what need to be changed. So given our priorities, intentions, what beliefs that will no longer serve us, and what new beliefs that would be worthwhile adopting. Then on the habits and behaviors is that what habits or behaviors could potentially sabotage our progress over the coming year? What new habits or rituals would it be worthwhile adopting that are aligned with our priorities and intentions? So now, after asking ourselves and thinking through all these questions, then it's time to set up our goals. And then to set up the goals, we should follow the SMART guideline, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So align your goals with your core values, passions, and motivations. Remember, attaining your goals requires the personal sacrifice. So Dr. Richard Ryan, who is the professor of University of Rochester, he and his colleagues studied the self-determination theory, SDT, over the last 4 years. And then they suggested that there are 3 innate psychological needs that people have. The first is the autonomy, which is the willingness to change, because it is only through change within yourself can you expect for change to take place outside of yourself. And the second is the competence, because it takes time, energy, and effort, and a lot of patience to reach your goal. So one needs to feel confidence that you can do it. You have the ability to change. The third is the relatedness, which also means the belongingness. You have to feel connected with others, feel proud of yourself, your accomplishment, you do something for the people you love, and then you feel connected with them and experience those caring for others. So Dr. Richard Ryan has a very interesting suggestion for the New Year resolution. He suggests that to set a goal to help others, acts of kindness towards others, because it will satisfy all those 3 needs. And if all those 3 needs met, most of the time, people will be motivated to do it. So how to maintain one's motivation? We know there are reasons to continue and there are reasons to stop. To continue for the inner drivers, so we need to know our visions, our beliefs and mindset. So basically is know why we do that, have a picture and visualize the ultimate goals to do something that we want to achieve this year as a small part of the long-term goal. And as of the outside forces, there could be some rewards that we would like to get once we achieve our goals. And we also may get respect from our friends, families, and colleagues if we get there. And the results could be very rewarding that we would like to drive to achieve it. And some reasons to stop is that could be the personal factors, your health issues, you don't have enough energy, the fatigue from lack of sleep, all those sorts of personal factors. And then some outside distractions. Could be some unexpected events, some emergency coming pop up that prevent us from doing that. But in either cases, to maintain one's motivation, we need to renew our motivations. We have to repeat to ourselves why we do this, and we should truly know the reason why. So the next step, step 3, is to create an action plan. We need to first break large goals into small ones. For example, the annual goal break down to monthly, monthly to weekly, and weekly even down to daily. And then we should focus on our habits and behaviors that help bring our goal to fruition. Third, we need to build a resource list, get some necessary tools to obtain guidance or support. Lastly, we should anticipate some setbacks, such as mistakes, distractions, interruptions, and some negative emotions that could come along, and then we should plan strategies to overcome them accordingly. The fourth step is take action. Now you need to pace yourself accordingly. Don't overwhelm yourself. We need slow and steady wins, because only working on creating those small success over time can help us win the race eventually. So we need to create sustainable change over time, as every journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We need to know how to prioritize our actions, like get rid of all the baggage, learn to say no to the steps that don't matter or distract us. And then we should follow through, keep track of all our progresses. We need to monitor and analyze what works and what doesn't, so we can keep going and be on track to achieve our goals. Step number 5 is to maintain the consistency. The actions may bring about some inconsistent results or even no visible result at all. But then progress not always measured in results. It's rather measured by your actions. So we should focus on developing critical habits required to achieve your goals and create some action triggers or link your new habit with the existing habit to develop a new habit. Don't have to be perfect, like either all or none. We should learn to be flexible in our approach. So it is your action, not the results, that matter in the short term. Developing the consistent habits holds the key to your long-term success. Lastly, but also very important, is to keep yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable for your choices, decisions, and actions. You could bring along a like-minded partner and then hold each other accountable. Also remember to keep a positive outlook despite the many missteps. For example, award yourself or several with each small milestones and then try to make things more fun so then we can keep up our positive attitude and then the energies to work to accomplish our annual goals. So I hope by following all these 6 steps that take time to reflect, set the goals, create an action plan, take action, maintain consistency, and keep yourself accountable, that you could make solid progress along the way to keep your New Year resolutions and achieve your New Year goals.